English muffins, and I'm doing a double batch because we've been going through them super fast lately. English muffins are actually a really easy bread to make, and they make great breakfast sandwiches or just with butter or jam or whatever you want on there. So this recipe that I use comes from The Bread Baker's Apprentice by Peter Reinhardt, and I'll put a link to the book below. And this recipe I do in weights. So I use a kitchen scale to do it. You can't. This recipe also has it in volumes as well, but they are a little bit different when you're doing by volume versus weight, I found out. I've already measured out all my ingredients, so this is all you need is flour, and we have 20 ounces of flour, 1 ounce of butter or shortening, 0.3 ounce of yeast, 0.4 ounce of salt. We're using pink Himalayan sea salt. 0.5 ounce of granulated sugar. And 12 to 16 ounces of milk. So I'm using whole milk and I'm using unsalted butter. Both of those should be at room temperature along with all your other ingredients. The yeast actually is not at room temperature because I keep it in the fridge, but that's not a huge deal. Alright, so we have all our ingredients measured out. The first thing we're going to do is mix in the sugar, salt, yeast. And people say that yeast and salt don't mix, so I put them on opposite sides when I'm dumping this in. And then our butter. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on our stand mixer and drizzle the milk in. So I always start off using the dough hook and put it on, lift it up, and start it going. Now we're going to add our room temperature milk and mix it until it forms a ball around the hook. Okay guys, while that is mixing on medium speed for about 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and get a rising bowl ready. This one should be big enough. And we're just going to spray it with some olive oil. Okay, so our bowl is ready. We're just going to let that knead mix for about another 8 minutes. And we'll come back to you and show you what we do for the first rising. Okay, we have got it all kneaded, and this is what it looks like now. Nice and stretchy. So we're going to put this into our oiled bowl. Here is our dough. We're going to we're going to cover this with plastic wrap and put it into the oven with the light on. The oven itself is not on, just to act as a proofing drawer because it's still kind of cold in the house, and we want this to rise. We're gonna give it about an hour to an hour and a half to rise. It needs to double in size, and then we will go on to the shaping. So let's let that do its thing. Okay, so our dough has doubled in size, yay! And we're going to grab our kitchen scale and measure out it into 12 equal pieces. So I'm going to punch it down. So it's 35.9 ounces, 35.9 divided by 12. So we want ours to be about 3 ounces a piece. So these are going to be a little bit on the bigger side. Okay. Alright, and each one is made into a ball or a boule. I don't know how you pronounce that. We'll put them onto our tray. I have it lined with silicone mats to prevent sticking. I forgot to put it down, but I haven't really had too much a problem with it. But you can put down cornmeal to help prevent sticking as well. That's kind of what we're going for as far as to shape it. So to shape it, I'm just kind of folding it under itself and pinching it together so it seals. Like that. Muffins rolled into or shaped into balls, and they are ready to proof again in our oven with the light on for another 60 to 90 minutes. So we'll put those in there and come back when they've doubled in size both up and out. So you do want to make sure you have space between your muffins on the tray. Okay, so these got nice and big, and now we have to cook them. So what makes English muffins a little bit on the unique side is they are first cooked on a griddle and then baked. So I have an electric griddle, and I've turned it up to 350 degrees. We're going to cook these on here. So the one thing I am going to do is I am going to get a little bit of olive oil and spray on there to grease it a little bit. All right. So on each side, we're gonna cook them for about 4 to 5 minutes is what I've found works the best. Also, when we took these out, we turned our oven on to 350 degrees. Okay, our first batch is almost done. And we're going to take them off and put them onto a baking sheet, and then we'll pop these in the oven for another about 8 minutes. Because these are definitely big boys, so we want them in there. So we don't wait between batches to put them into the oven because we don't want them to cool off too much. So let's get our second batch going. Alright, another about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, and we'll be golden. Time to flip them. Alright, another 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. And also the other ones will be pulled out of the oven then. Alright, and this batch is coming off the skillet. And into the oven. Alright, the first batch is done and out of the oven. We're going to wait for the second batch to get out, then we'll wait about 20 minutes, a half hour, and we'll break one of these open and see how it looks and have some egg salad. Yes! I'm waiting for this all day. Yeah. And I'll show you the proper way to open up an English muffin. So let's come back when these are cooler. Okay, we're all cool over here and we are ready to see how these have turned out. So the proper way to open up an English muffin is with a fork. And you just stick the fork in around the side. And break it open. And there's your English muffin. And now you can toast it, put butter on it, whatever you want to do. So these English muffins will hopefully last us at least a few days. We're kind of on an egg salad kick, so we're having egg salad on English muffins. And if you have any questions about how I made these English muffins, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more of what we do around our homestead, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Bye!